Hello everyone, Clay Jones with Fox Seals Disc Golf, and I got my lovely wife Michelle here with me.
Whoop whoop. We
are back to finish off this awesome 10th annual Chainhawk Open.
Oh, it's a fun one.
Yeah, we got some great competitors too. We'd like to thank all the Chainhawks for all their super hard work, and we'd like to thank Dynamic Discs for their continued support also.
Yeah, and Boris MD has all the information you could need on your Florida medical cannabis certification.
Alright, we are going to get her started out with hole 10 here. Nice little hole, par 3, 254 feet. Just got to pick a gap at the beginning and then try to land in a zone where you can see the basket, because there's a little bit of blockage with those palmettos and then the trees you can see, sort of like a triangle there. But it's a pretty straight up shot really.
JohnE McCray up first on the tee pad. He had this really nice run going.
Johnny's going around the outside, and it looks like he caught a tree there, and he kicked him well wide. Chris Clark and the people over there looks like had the spread.
Calvin Heimburg up next.
Calvin's going to pitch one right through there, and got that one turned over a little bit. It's going to be behind the palmettos. Going to have to use that height to make that putt.
Yeah, that must be helpful. Thomas Gilbert up next from Canada. He is killing it this year at the Chainhawk Open.
Boom! Thomas almost pins it. Slides by about 25, so maybe a little more.
Noah Fiveash up next. This kid is quite stellar.
Yeah, he's got a really great form going on here, man. He's got a really nice forehand shot. That one got a little early on him, and he's going to be over there with the palmettos too. Yeah, Johnny wound up in a crazy position over here. You just never see anybody putting from over here at this basket. Gave it a little bit of a run. Going to be right next to it. Yeah, you can see Thomas ran past a pretty good bit there. No problem though. Push him to 26 down.
Strong. Oh yeah, he's all up in it.
Yeah, that's a tough little putt right there. Looks like he's got a little bit of a window maybe. He's got a low looking trajectory going on here, so. Just gonna need to get up a little bit, but good try.
Just a skosh too low trajectory.
Yeah, those palmettos, man, they'll suck up a disc in there. As you can see, no, he's fighting for some kind of position here, but he's only about 25, maybe a little outside of that, but still a tough putt. No problem, nice and smooth, lays in the bird. And you see Johnny there, he wound up about 10 feet away, and he's going to have to walk up and settle for par on this little hole, which he's not going to be happy breaking his streak on this hole for sure.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's all right though. He's got a strong game going here.
Yep, 25 down right there, one stroke back. And 23 down for Calvin, so nice little tight battle going on here. Alright, now we're going to move on to hole 11. It is 416 feet in this position. You can see the old swampy hole there. Stay out of that thing.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there.
And then you got this ditch and some casual water sometimes in there, but there's no OB there. And long of the basket there's the big ditch, and there is some OB down there, so can't juice it too much and get past it, but that's usually not a problem. And you can see that back view. There's a bit of a gap there, but you know, it's pretty generous really. You just want to beat that big pine tree in the middle there. And Thomas has. He's coming in nice. And he winds up by the big tree, which is about 3 or 4 feet outside of the circle.
All right.
Oh, it looks like he's pretty happy with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He gets a little tree love, a little root bounce, and he's going to be 15 or 20 out. He cranked one right there.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Got some skippage. Just went a little long, but he stays safe, and he is going to be looking at the basket just inside the circle, maybe a tiny bit out on the outside. I'm a little on the indifference on that one. I'm not sure. He's close.
Oh, wow. They all just played that hole really nicely.
Calvin fought back, and he's going to be just outside the circle also. Yeah, you can see JohnE up first, so he's going to be just a little outside. I want to say he's probably about 35 feet. Yes, sir. Very nicely done. Yeah, we're going to get that reverse angle of that one. JohnE step putts with the best of them. Gonna put him at 26 down. Keeping the pressure on Thomas.
I'm telling you.
I'd like to give Alan Shorter a big shout out. Thanks for your camera work, buddy.
Yeah.
And you can see Calvin is still also just a little outside. And it looks like the tree's right at his way, but he's really just on the edge there, so he's looking right past it, right at the basket.
Ah, nice bird.
No problem. So Thomas is could get double big putted here if he doesn't make this. That's a big also concern. Even just the strokes are one thing, but getting double big putted, you don't want that.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. So yeah, he's definitely gonna look to make this one. It's a bit of a death putt, but it's a good 15 feet behind the basket before it drops off. You don't care about that though. So 27 down, just mark another birdie on the scoreboard, buddy.
I'm telling you what. Clay.
Kids making it happen. And Noah's right there. He thought he had the CTP and he was going to maybe gain a stroke or so, but I don't think so, huh?
You know what? We got a chain rattler.
Got the chain rattler. Way to go, guys.
Woo! Gotta love that. Some great golf. And on hole 11, that's strong.
That is strong. All right, we're moving on to hole 12, and this one is 300 feet. She's par 3. Takes basically a hook here at the end. And if you got the flick shot, your forehand with the big, strong, stable disc, you probably want to break it out about right now.
Yeah, you just want to get around those palmettos at the end.
Yeah, there's definitely some blockers on the straight path. Kind of forces you to go out and around. Thomas is coming in a little bit early. He caught the stuff, but he's used it to scrub off speed, and he's going to be just inside the circle looking at another birdie. Noah breaking out that flick shot. He's got one sailing right down the center. Scrubbed off right into the palmettos that time.
That'll happen.
Yep. Johnny's going outside, turning it over, bringing it back. Smooth right up there, and he's going to be outside looking in probably 40 feet. Looks a little high and a little early and caught some stuff, so that's going to be a tough bird there. Yeah, Calvin's not only a little ways from the basket, but he's got a gigantic pine tree right in his face, pretty much. Doesn't look like it from that angle, but from the other angle, you could see that he's going to have to sort of get around this thing to start off with, and then get over the palmettos. Gave it a good bid. He's going to wind up about for 12 out. Noah wound up in a very popular spot. Not because people like getting in there. It's just popular because it happens a lot. But again, Noah doesn't care. He's just making the putt, man. Beautiful.
So cool. The kid's so good.
Great job. Taking him 25 down. We're going to get another look at that one. Boom. Right over the top. Just looked like a natural putt for him. He could putt with those palmettos right there all day. Johnny looking right here. He's looking good. Just a little low.
Darn it.
And Thomas wound up in pretty good position after scrubbing off the speed there, and I feel like he's probably going to make a birdie here.
Woo-hoo! 28 down.
Keeping it going, man. Keeping the pressure on the big guys. Calvin is definitely not happy with birdie on this little hole. This little stretch right here, man, you pretty much want to get all of them. I mean, these guys want to pretty much get every hole out here, but...
Yeah, but you definitely want to birdie that one.
Yeah, after getting 12, you want to get the 13 and 14. And 15 is a par 4, so it's also gettable. 13, though, she's tough. Very technical shot, very gauntlet-y. Got a little bit of a left, or excuse me, a right turn at the end. Just little baby dog leg.
I like it.
Yeah, it's like a baby dog leg.
So puppy?
It's like a puppy leg. Yeah.
I like puppies.
And there's definitely a few different routes here. It's not a center route. You can see it's all jammed up, but the left side is the most popular, and there is a right side route.
Oh, this looks good.
Yeah, it looks real good. He's using all of it. Just about got a little kick and roll around, and he's in great shape. Noah's got a nice looking flick down there, popped up and tracking. Yeah, I think he's going to be okay with that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Johnny's going to turn one over. Got one flipped up outside, looking to flip it nice, and here it comes. Super smooth Johnny McCray style right there, buddy.
Epic.
Calvin's looking to do the same. Got one up high, and it's also flipping and tracking. Very similar. Caught a little root action there, so it popped him about 20 feet further, so he's going to have to make a putt. But you can see there's nothing in his way, so pretty routine for Calvin. Just maybe a little inside the circle.
Just put the pizza in the oven.
Yeah, just slide it right in there. There you go. Count it. With only a few holes to go, you want to keep the pressure on. You definitely want to stay 1 or 2 strokes back at the minimum, so that's a good time to get a bird. Johnny looking really good at 27 down too.
Nobody's all gonna get birds.
Yes. Got to get my little basket back out. I might have to put a wrist brace on from shaking this basket so much. Chain rattler.
Ooh, I think you'll be all right.
Nice star frame, you guys.
It's
well
worth
done.
the injury.
Now, oh, cramp. Hole 14, par 3, 264 feet. You gotta just slide it a little bit past these trees here and get a shot just so you can see it. It's a tricky little shot.
Another one of my faves.
Yeah, it's fun. And there's the ever-present 441 in the background with the cars screaming by, so that's also something to look at. Thomas got one coming straight down the pipe. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Nicely done.
Yeah, he's gonna like that.
Noah flicking one up there. Oh, this looks good. I'm coming in a little strong.
Whoa.
Got a little long in the stuff there. But
What kind of skip was that? That was a Dukes of Hazzard skip all day, Michelle. Come on, let's get with it.
duh.
Johnny's got one he needs to flip up a little bit, and it does. A little late flipper. And he grinds one right up there inside the 12-foot line.
All right, I like it.
Yeah. Calvin's got one flipped up a little too much, and he's got collected with the palmettos there, and you can see them, they're in his face, and he's got a good 50 feet from the basket here. Oh, what a good run. Top dead center.
Almost.
Yeah, knows it went a little past here, and he's got some footing issues, but just drops it in like he's been doing and takes him 27 down. Another bird.
Strong round going for him, too. That's impressive.
And JohnE, after that stellar drive, he's going to walk up and tap in his 10-footer. Get him to 28 down. Thomas is not letting up.
No, that's like 5 in a row for him too.
Yeah. These are pretty tough courses, so 10 down, 10 down, 10 down so far. That's pretty good, huh?
Strong. Very good.
Hole
Fun.
15 is a big par 4. It is 565 feet in this position. A lot of rollers.
You
Some
go around
bomb.
the outside.
Bomb around the outside. There's a Mando over there now. It's a slightly different position than it used to be, but it's still a tough shot.
And you got to be able to throw far to take that shot because to make the Mando, you got to be close.
Yeah.
I feel like it's tiny.
Thomas is not messing around with the Mando. He's going to throw that roller down and got it about perfect. And it goes to the gap, and it's supposed to take a right at this point, and it just keeps rolling towards
going.
Kanapaha. I know. This is a little local reference. I had to throw it in there. Yeah, that was about a 700-foot roller, I feel like. You could see the old tacky sack flying off of Noah there. One of his sponsors. He uses that stuff. His roller came up a little early, and he's going to be in the stuff, but there's a chance he could pop through, and you can still pop through and get a good upshot, so he's probably going to be okay. JohnE's flipping down a roller as well. And his is doing what it's supposed to do. Caught a little stuff though a little early, but he still flipped over, and he's going to be looking at the basket, so that's really all you want in this first shot is just have a good look at it.
Oh, Calvin's going big.
Yeah, unless you're Calvin, then you just throw an ace run basically at the basket.
On a par 4.
Gets through, busts through, and goes about 200 feet past the basket. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's impressive.
yeah. I don't think a lot of people are taking shots, their second shot from over there, where Thomas or him are. So JohnE's in a good spot though, and he uses the smart part of the fairway and winds up there. You can see 25 feet from the basket. Noah wound up on a little mound up there, so he was actually very fortunate. Got one flipping over, and he kicked up, and he's going to be just inside the circle. Yeah, you can see Thomas after that long shot there. He's going to have to flip one up there. He wound up behind the Guardians, too. He's going to have a putt. Yeah, I think Calvin was trying to throw that in. I'm really pretty sure.
I mean, why not?
It looked like it, yeah. He wound up just a little past there. It's about 32 feet. Not a problem. Nice bird. And Noah's going to be looking at a bird, too. Looks like he got elevated again on this situation, so he's kind of getting a little fortunate there. Landing up top, being able to look over these things. So, a way to take advantage of it. 28 down.
Yeah, that's a nice round going. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, you can see Thomas there. His disc wound up behind the stuff, but he's easily able to straddle out around it, so shouldn't be a big problem for him. Yep, Hocus just takes his time, and bang, here we are at 31 down. JohnE gonna walk up and see if he can make it yet another chain rattler.
Wow.
Oh,
Hole 11 and hole 15 chain rattlers. And
pretty good.
that's
That's
6
pretty
in a
strong.
row for Thomas and Noah both.
Pretty strong double turkeys. All right, OB City here on 16 is 314 feet. You can see all those little white pins and all the stuff, and just everywhere. And there's some white stuff behind the basket. The road's OB, all the water's OB. It's not very far, but it's kind of stingy. Oof. Thomas looks like he's going to try to go out a little wide, maybe spike one in a little bit. And it looks like he got this one a lot higher than he wanted to.
Uh-oh.
And he's over there by Michelle's RV. That thing came down from Canada, y'all.
Not mine, yeah.
I love it. I love it. Uh-oh. Looked like a little bit of a hand injury there. And he bounced up and just gets the green from Chris Adams there.
Ooh.
One of our super spotters. Johnny's got one floated out. That one needs to get down as well. Might have got down a little early. Oh, and I think he's got to get the red on that one. Calvin up next on the pad. Calvin, he can just lay one in there.
I hope so. Right in the basket would be cool.
Boom, yeah. Got that one drifting out. Crowd's calling for it. And he bounces it right in there, just in bounds, and perfect. 15-footer at max.
I like how our possum friend Cradham spun the paddle on that one.
Right, that was exciting. Way to go, Chris. I see our buddy Tate over there in the background. Tate's helped us out quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just going to move and Mark and get out of the way so Johnny can take his relief. See if he can get a par out of this situation. That's going to leave him about 27 or so. That one just got a little bit low, and there was a whole bunch of activity around the basket and stuff. And a lot of stuff going on over there in that area.
Just a skosh too low.
No, looking after his fortunate bounce then. The inbound, he's looking to capitalize. Oh, just trickles it a tiny bit on the outside. And right when Thomas drops it, they get to gain a stroke. No bueno. Calvin does, though, so it's going to put him to 4 down with 3 holes to go. He's going to need to make some things happen. But don't forget that tight battle for second.
Third.
Second, yeah, third. Second and third, I guess. Yeah. Good call. All right, old 17. She's 344 feet in this position. You can see the water and you can see the OB marks, and you got to miss all that. You try to land it here, or you can try to get down under this tree and swoop it in by the basket. You can't run too far though, because there's a little trouble right past the basket. Definitely don't want to get locked up in that stuff.
Very, very challenging hole.
Yeah. Calvin's got one blasted straight out there, and that looks pretty good. Needs to flip up a little bit. Caught some stuff and got slammed down to the ground, though. He's going to be looking at about 60 feet. Thomas staring down the old 441 shot. Got one blasted out. That looks pretty good. Now hides up a little early on him. He's going to go around to the left side. He's going to be looking at it from just outside of 40 feet.
A little long.
Noah's got one snap down there. Still think he's having a little trouble with his hand there. I wasn't really sure about it. I think he had a little injury right there on hole 16. And he's going to wind up about also 60 out. Johnny taking it around the outside, looking to hyzer back in and float something up close.
His smooth Johnny style.
Oh yeah, and he's right there just inside. I believe that's Noah.
Calvin's got a long putt here.
Yeah, that's definitely within Calvin range, though.
Just needed a little more oomph.
Yep, just a little more up on that one. Noah's Calvin's going to see if he can pop this one in. Yeah, it looks like he's about 45, maybe a little inside of 45. Just a little basket action.
Force field.
Yeah, this is a tough hole. It's slightly elevated. There's some OB, as you can see, right behind the basket over there. You could easily get OB if you whiffed this one. JohnE whiffed it a little bit, but I think he caught a post over there and got a little fortunate. I was going to have to go to a knee and sort of get around this stuff a little bit, and just couldn't quite get it done. John's got himself a par on that one. Going to keep him at 28 down. And looks like it's going to be the old par party on this one.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to have to hurt my wrist with the chain rattling on this one.
Yeah, these are the kind of parties you're not real big on celebrating.
It's not like a celebratory party. It's a sucky party. Happy New Year, by the way, everybody. That's going to get us to hole 18. It's 613 feet. It's a par 4. It's a big bomber.
Yeah, it's a great hole to end on. It's really cool.
Yeah, you can just let it loose, man.
Until you get down here.
Then you got to sort of back her down a little bit. Because you don't want to go over that little edge there. No bueno. I'd like to thank all of our competitors. Appreciate you guys letting us follow you around, and we really appreciated watching you throw and all your skills.
Yeah.
Calvin's let the last one loose. And he's going to come up a little bit behind the step over there. He's kind of pinched off. He actually wished he probably would have been about 15 feet shorter. He would have been in a much better position. Thomas feeling pretty good about this one. He's got a decent little lead here. He's just got to keep her in bounds and get this thing to the house. Got that one whipped out there pretty good. Hyzed up a little bit early on him, but he's going to be right over there behind some of that stuff. Crowd liked it.
Yeah.
Noah busting one out with that smoke screen again.
Yeah, see, that's not the chalk. That's the smoke before the fire of his extreme arm speed.
Nice. He'll appreciate that. JohnE with that little stutter step. Bang! Whips one out.
Oh, I love his form. He's
Yeah,
so cool.
man.
He's my hero.
Get it done for all us old guys out there. Love you, man.
Strong! I love him so much. He's so cool.
Alright, he's looking for his one more birdie in this tournament. He's got one outside flipping over, taking a few steps, and he's going to be in great shape. Yeah, he's about 15 feet at max. Noah wind up in a pretty good spot there, and he's going to flip one up.
Go in.
Yeah, he caught some of the stuff, though, but he got a fortunate little kick, and he's going to be looking right at it.
It was a little short, but man, it seemed like it was going to go into me.
Yeah, it looked good, right? He's caught that stuff. See, Calvin is definitely going to use all of his length here just to get a shot at it. It's going to be tough, man. He's got a very small window, and OB behind the basket. Caught a little of the stuff, and he's going to wind up having to make a putt here.
Yeah, his whole tournament's been a little bit that way, unfortunately, but we've made the best of it.
Thomas is going to have no pressure for that one, so he's in great shape. And Calvin looking to wrap his tournament up with one more birdie. He's staring right at that water behind the basket, though. No problem. And Calvin's going to finish out at 28 down. Very strong showing. No, looking just a little inside of that. And also staring right at that water, though. And the sun, it looks like, so. Very nice focus and concentration to get that last birdie to put him at 29 down. And JohnE will step up and take his final birdie of the tournament to keep him at 29 down. Also, to put him at 29 down.
Very nice.
You get one more chain rattler. Congratulations, young man.
Between 11, 15, and 18, those are some of the hardest holes on these courses, and these guys just chain rattled all of them.
Really, really great rounds for everybody. What a great honor to get to film this. Appreciate it, guys,
All
again.
right, congratulations to our 10th annual Chain Hawk Open men's professional first place from Toronto, Canada, Mr. Thomas Gilbert. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you everybody for spectating, and thank you for everybody coming out and making this such a great tournament. I really enjoyed it, and I'll for sure be back next year. Thank you.
Very well done, young man. We'll be glad to have you back, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, there's your top 10 finishers on this 10th annual Chain Hawk Open. It was a good one.
It was a great one. I'd like to take a moment to let everybody know they can help Noel out with some of his expenses from his hospital visit he just had, and we pop up a little deal to the right up there so you can check it out.
DG family to the rescue. Dynamic Disc, thank you so much, Tyler Searle. You are a rock star, my friend. Everybody, BorisMD.com. Charlie Boris is one of the greatest guys you will ever meet in your life, and he'll give you all the information you need.
All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll be seeing you soon.